Today on the channel, we return to the Avengers corner of the Marvel Universe with Iron Man Model 1 Gold retro card on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured, back with another Marvel Legends review. This time we've got our second in the Marvel Iron Man retro card wave. The second on my list in terms of priority is Iron Man Model 1 Gold. Why is this guy priority? Because this is the actual first appearance of Iron Man as an Avenger. Last year they did the Earth's Mightiest Heroes line, the Earth's Beyond Earth's Mightiest line, and they released the Model 1 armor in in the normal steel color that it appeared in Tales of Suspense. But Iron Man was never a member of the Avengers with that armor, so it's cool. But it wasn't, even though it's Avengers quote unquote themed, it doesn't complete a roster in any way. This though gets us a lot closer. Still won't be complete, but we're closer. So it's a must-have Iron Man for me. In addition to this Iron Man, the Model 9 Iron Man, Model 20 is cool, but I don't know if I really feel like I need to have it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, as I said, Iron Man Model 1 Gold. Checking out his packaging. As you can see, it comes with the two smoke effects, some blast effects, alternate hands, and a Tony Stark head, which is identical to the one that comes with the 20th anniversary Iron Man, which I also very recently picked up on the discount. So that plays into the second roster of the Avengers. We'll see, we'll be seeing that too. Back, we got Iron Man, some details, change the head sculpt, change the hands, got your blast effects, pretty much usual Iron Man stuff. And then you've got some text, of course, and it's very small. When Tony Stark decides that Iron Man needs an outfit upgrade, he faces off against the hypnotic Gargantus wearing golden armor. I'm not 100% sure what issue of Tales of Suspense that was, but I'll look it up and show the issue in the video for those of us who are historians. And when I'm a historian of the Avengers, what was happening outside of those books in the early 60s, I don't know everything. I know a lot, but not everything. But this is the Golden Armor Iron Man, and we're going to get him out, check him out, do some comparisons, and get you out of here with some final thoughts. Alright, so we got Iron Man out of the package with all of his accessories, and he's looking quite cool. The figure is surprisingly better out of the package than he is in, or at least not surprisingly. So we got Iron Man out of the package with all of his accessories, and the figure is perhaps surprisingly, perhaps not surprisingly, a lot better out of the package, even than he is in it. They did a really good job on this figure. I did not buy the Beyond Earth's Mightiest version because, it wasn't technically correct. It is now showing up, as you probably know, at Ollie's for like probably $10. And so I'll probably pick it up at Ollie's should I run into it. Not because I missed it, because I was intending never to get it, but because the figure that it's here is a lot better than I even thought it would be. It's a good figure. It's a great figure from what I can tell already. So starting with his accessories, we've got the Iron Man patented smoke effects. We've got some smaller repulsor blasts or boot jets if you want to use them for that. And we've got the alternate. Actually, these aren't even repulsor hands. So there's a hole here for repulsors, but they don't. There's no post. So they're boot jets. There you go. That solves that. And then you've got your Tony Stark portrait. It's the same head sculpt as the Marvel Legends 20th anniversary Iron Man, even though the paint job is different. Taking a look at Iron Man. Like I said, the details are excellent. I know people don't like when they do the gold plastic and it has the marbling, and there's a little bit, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. It's still a toy, but the parts and sculpting are fantastic. He's even got the sort of back panel. I mean, it's pretty cool. Very cool. The repulsor, the chest, the unibeam, so to speak. You can see that there's little like lines in there. It's very cool, very authentic to the figure, to the character from the comic book. I don't think there's a single missed detail, to be honest. And then the head sculpt is just the best. So you got the helmet, and in there you can see, Tony Stark's eyes. Doesn't yet have, glass in the helmet. It's very, very cool. So for articulation, you got, somewhat of an ab crunch, but you really shouldn't have a very deep ab crunch on this figure. A little bit more in the back, which isn't atypical. Obviously, T-pose is very easy to do. Bicep curl only goes to there because the armor pieces block it, and honestly, that should be accurate too. Shouldn't have, even though he does have a double stage elbow, but it's the suit itself that blocks it. And I really love these rivets. There's rivets, so you can see the rivets in the suit on the legs and then the arms. That is spectacular. A level. You still can articulate his wrists. There's a thigh swivel, of course. Knee bend. His kick is probably going to be not as great because of the skirt, but again, that's about what it should be. Goes back to about there. There's no boot cut, and perhaps there shouldn't be, but there is ankle articulation. And so, while you have a figure with what I would call a reduced articulation scheme, it's actually appropriate for these things to be occurring. He can't look up or down, but he can look side to side. And of course, you can do 360 because there's nothing stopping that. You can't really look up, can't really look down. That is very nice. The detail that they've, they certainly got the details right, and that might be the most important thing. His joints are smooth, everything looks good. I'm impressed. I was just swapping out one of his hands just to show that. So you don't have a repulsor port, but you do. Still looks good. Nice, very nice, very nice. Proof is going to be on the pudding on this guy. You got your boot jets. Smoke on there. Just gotta do it like this. I think I know by now. There you go. Iron Man with his transistor powered armor. Yes, everything in the 60s was transistor powered because that's what the tech was. And yeah, he looks excellent. It hits on a nostalgia that's even before my time, so I think it's really cool. And I think, well, we got to do this. Got your ball joint here. Take it Tony's head, stick it on there. And when Tony's head is on there, you get more range, which, yes, you should. If his hair wasn't so deep in the back, he'd be able to look up too, but still can't. There you go. Iron Man in Tony Stark mode. So next, we will bring in some comparisons, which I can't wait to do. So before we get to the comparisons, I want to show a copy of Avengers #1. Obviously, this is a reprint. It's not, it's not the actual Avengers #1. And on here, you can see the original roster of the Avengers: Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Ant-Man and Wasp. And in this exact form, we have all of these guys, but we don't have Hulk in that form in modern Marvel Legends. But I have another video coming up where we will have this actual roster. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so our comparisons, I'm just going to put them all out there right now, all at one time. We've got the original roster of the Avengers: Thor, Iron Man, Wasp, Ant-Man, and Incredible Hulk. Like I said, we don't really have the Incredible Hulk with the purple trunks. They've never made them in modern Marvel Legends, but I do have hope that we'll get them. And yeah, they look great. I'm never going to be completely happy until we get that Hulk. But like I said, we're a lot closer. This will work for now. But Hasbro, definitely give us a Hulk. Avengers #1 Hulk. There you go. The video's kind of starting to get long, so I'm going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Marvel Legends Iron Man Retro Card Wave. Model-1 Gold. This is a great take on the Golden Avenger. Very authentic. I really like that. The figure does have limited articulation, but it is 100% in keeping with the articulation that this version of Iron Man should have. So definitely not going to dock it for articulation, because that's how it should be. I love the mask. I love the rivets. It's great. The only thing it doesn't have is repulsor ports in the gloves, and honestly, it shouldn't, because he really wasn't shooting repulsor blasts like that with this armor. So even that is correct, according to the source material. And the closer we get to the source material, the better I'm going to like it. This figure actually has turned out better in my mind than She-Hulk did, because She-Hulk has some discoloration issues, or I don't want to say discoloration, but the plastic on her knees and elbows are different than that on her arms, so it causes a jarring effect. There's nothing like that on this Iron Man. He's 100% in line with Iron Man from this era. If he's not, then I don't know what is wrong. Somebody would have to tell me. And so I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. This is the version of Iron Man that I've been waiting for the original Avengers. So here he is. So Iron Man, I'm definitely giving him a 10. He's a 10. But I got to figure rank 10. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you for watching. We've got more Marvel Legends coming, of course. And a couple of surprises here and there. If you are new to the channel, it's your first time, thanks for watching. We'd love to have you back. Please subscribe. We are on the march to 500 subscribers. We want to hit 1,000 by the end of 2024. So I'm working hard to give the quality content that people expect to get when they come to YouTube on whatever subject they happen to be interested in. I'm just trying to do my part. So yeah, stick around. There's more to come. Till next time, everybody stay safe. See you all in the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.